There is significant archaeological evidence supporting various people, places, and events described in the Bible. While not every biblical account has been confirmed, many discoveries align with the historical and cultural context of biblical narratives. Here are some key findings. Before we start, we'd like to ask for your support. If you enjoy our video, please hit the like button. This will help us reach more people and create content for you. Now let's get started with today's video. The Bible is a historical and religious text that has shaped civilizations for thousands of years. While faith plays a significant role in its acceptance, archaeology has provided substantial evidence that corroborates many biblical narratives. From ancient cities and inscriptions to artifacts and architectural remains, numerous discoveries have validated the existence of biblical figures, locations, and events. This document explores key archaeological findings that support the Bible's historical accounts, primarily focusing on the Old and New Testaments. Archaeological evidence from the Old Testament. 1. The existence of the Hittites. The Bible frequently mentions the Hittites as a prominent civilization, Genesis 15 verses 20 and 2 Samuel 11:3. For centuries, critics argued that there was no historical evidence of the Hittites' existence. However, in the early 20th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of Hattusa, the Hittite capital, in present-day Turkey. Inscriptions and historical records confirmed the Hittites as a major ancient Near Eastern civilization, validating the biblical references. 2. Sodom and Gomorrah. Genesis 19 describes the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah by fire and brimstone due to their wickedness. While these cities' exact locations remain debated, excavations at Tal el-Hammam in modern-day Jordan revealed evidence of a sudden and catastrophic destruction. Researchers found layers of ash, melted pottery, and high radiation levels, suggesting a massive explosion, possibly from a meteor airburst, which aligns with the biblical description of divine destruction. 3. The Walls of Jericho. The book of Joshua recounts the Israelites' conquest of Jericho, during which its walls collapsed after they circled the city and blew trumpets. Joshua 6. Excavations by John Garstang, 1930s, and Kathleen Kenyon, 1950s, uncovered evidence of a walled city whose fortifications had collapsed in a manner consistent with the biblical account. Though the exact dating is debated, the discovery supports the possibility of a conquest similar to the one described in the Bible. 4. The House of David inscription. For many years, some scholars questioned King David's historical existence. However, in 1993, the Tel Dan stele was discovered in northern Israel. This Aramaic inscription from the 9th century BC refers to the House of David and a king of Israel. This find provides non-biblical confirmation of David's dynasty and its influence. 5. The Babylonian exile. The Bible describes the Babylonian conquest of Judah, culminating in the destruction of Jerusalem and the exile of the Israelites. 2 Kings 24-25. The Babylonian Chronicles, a series of clay tablets, detail Nebuchadnezzar's siege and destruction of Jerusalem in 586 BC. Additionally, the Lachish letters, written on ostraca, confirm the turmoil preceding Babylon's conquest of Judah. 6. Hezekiah's tunnel. King Hezekiah of Judah, 2 Kings 20 verse 20, constructed a tunnel to secure Jerusalem's water supply in anticipation of an Assyrian siege. In the 19th century, explorers rediscovered Hezekiah's tunnel, which stretches over 500 meters and still carries water from the Gin spring to the Pool of Siloam. The tunnel's construction matches biblical descriptions, proving the strategic efforts made by Hezekiah. Archaeological evidence from the New Testament. 1. Pontius Pilate inscription. Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor who sentenced Jesus to crucifixion, Matthew 27 verse 2, was a historical figure doubted by some scholars. In 1961, the Pilate stone was discovered in Caesarea Maritima. This limestone inscription confirms Pilate's role as prefect of Judea, verifying his historical presence and role in governing during Jesus' time. 2. The Pool of Bethesda. In John 5 verse 2, Jesus heals a paralyzed man at the Pool of Bethesda in Jerusalem. For centuries, skeptics doubted its existence, but in the 19th century, excavations revealed a pool matching John's description, complete with 5 porticos, as described in the Gospel. 3. The Caiaphas ossuary. Caiaphas was the high priest involved in Jesus' trial. Matthew 26 verses 57 to 67. In 1990, an elaborately decorated ossuary, bone box, inscribed with Joseph, son of Caiaphas, was discovered in a Jerusalem burial cave. This find provides tangible evidence of the priestly family and affirms Caiaphas' historical existence. 4. The Nazareth inscription. A marble slab known as the Nazareth inscription, dated to the 1st century AD, contains an imperial edict against grave robbing. Some scholars suggest it may be a Roman response to early Christian claims of Jesus' resurrection, showing an indirect acknowledgement of the empty tomb narrative. 5. The crucifixion evidence. While the Bible describes Jesus' crucifixion, some doubted whether Romans used nails in executions. In 1968, archaeologists discovered the remains of a crucified man named Yohanan in Jerusalem. His heel bone contained an iron nail, providing direct archaeological evidence of crucifixion practices consistent with the New Testament's descriptions. 6. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Christian tradition holds that the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem marks the site of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. Archaeological investigations confirm the site's use as a place of veneration dating back to the 4th century AD, when Emperor Constantine identified it as the location of Golgotha in Jesus' tomb. Conclusion. Archaeology continues to affirm the historical reliability of the Bible. While not every biblical event has direct archaeological proof, many discoveries align with biblical narratives, confirming key figures, cities, and events. These findings bolster the argument that the Bible is not merely a collection of myths, but also a record of historical occurrences. As archaeological methods advance, further evidence may emerge, shedding even more light on the ancient world of the Bible. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.